You feel weak in the morning because you've trained yourself to be. You roll over, hit snooze, scroll mindlessly, and convince yourself you'll start tomorrow. But nothing changes because you keep choosing comfort over power. Weakness isn't something you're born with. It's a decision you make every single morning. If you're tired of being overlooked, forgotten, and walked over, it's time to rise with purpose. And it all begins the moment you open your eyes. This isn't another feel-good video. This is a blueprint for men who are done being soft, mentally, physically, spiritually. If your mornings are weak, your life will follow. Because how you start the day is how you attack the world. You don't need motivation. You need structure. You need fire. This video will give you a no BS morning routine that reclaims your discipline, your masculinity, and your drive before the world even knows you're awake. Most men lose the day before they've even stood up. They're addicted to comfort, slaves to dopamine and distractions. They scroll instead of move. They complain instead of act, and then wonder why life feels empty. You want strength? Then stop acting like a man who's given up. The morning ritual that makes men strong. Most men live on autopilot. They roll out of bed confused, sluggish, reactive. No direction, no fire, no purpose. But you? If you're still watching, that's not who you want to be. You want control, strength, edge. That doesn't happen randomly. It's built, brick by brick, every single morning. What I'm about to give you isn't a trend. It's a system, a battle plan, a masculine framework designed to harden your mind, sharpen your instincts, and force your body to obey. This isn't about checking boxes. It's about transforming how you move through the world, because the man who owns his morning owns his life. The following steps are not optional. They're the standard. If you're tired of being soft, tired of being reactive, tired of being ignored, then burn your excuses and get ready to move. This is the ritual that makes men dangerous again. Number 1, wake up with discipline. No snooze, no delay. The moment your eyes open, the war begins, and the first battle is won or lost in a single second when your alarm goes off. You either rise or retreat. You either act or hesitate. That moment defines the rest of your day, not because of what time you wake up, but because of the decision you make. Here's the hard truth. When you hit snooze, you're not just delaying your wake up. You're practicing weakness. You're reinforcing the idea that your comfort is more important than your commitment. And the man who prioritizes comfort first thing in the morning, he's already lost. Discipline isn't built at the gym. It's not built in business meetings. It's built the second you decide to get out of bed without hesitation. Here's how you do it. 1, wake up at the same time. Every single day. No exceptions. No weekends off. This builds consistency, resets your internal clock, and trains your mind to show up without negotiation. Waking up at 6 a.m. today, then 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's not routine. That's chaos. And chaos breeds weakness. Set a time, commit, and become predictable to yourself. 2, put your phone or alarm across the room. If your alarm is within arm's reach, your brain will default to comfort. Make it physically impossible to snooze without standing up. By the time you reach your alarm, your blood is moving. Your feet are on the floor. You've already taken control. 3, don't think, just move. Hesitation is the enemy. The second you allow thoughts like 5 more minutes, you've already cracked the armor. Instead, program yourself like a machine. Alarm rings equals stand up. It's not emotional, it's executional. Now listen closely. This isn't about becoming a morning person. This is about becoming a man who does what he said he'd do, no matter how he feels. Because if you can't win the first battle of the day, the battle against your own comfort, then don't expect to win anywhere else. You're not going to feel like it. That's the point. Discipline isn't built on feelings. It's built on action. And action doesn't need permission. This is your mindset trigger. You don't negotiate with weakness. You move. When the alarm rings, your decision has already been made, hours ago, by the man you want to be. And now, you execute. Because strong men don't sleep through opportunity. They rise and conquer. Number 2, cold exposure. Shock the system. Your bed is warm, your house is quiet, and your body wants to stay soft. But comfort is the coffin where men bury their potential. If you want to feel alive, truly alive, you need to confront something every morning that tells your brain, this is going to suck. And then you do it anyway. That's cold exposure. And it's one of the fastest ways to harden your mind, ignite your body, and reclaim control. Here's the masculine truth. Weakness thrives in comfort. Every time you avoid something because it's unpleasant, you reinforce the idea that your emotions are your master. But when you choose discomfort, on purpose, your brain adapts, your body follows, and your discipline multiplies. Cold exposure isn't about some TikTok trend or spiritual nonsense. It's primal, it's chemical, it's effective. Here's why it works. Cold shocks your system awake. It triggers a release of dopamine, norepinephrine, and adrenaline, the natural chemicals that make you alert, focused, and driven. It lowers inflammation, boosts your immune system, and increases your body's testosterone response. But above all, it gives you a win, a real earned win, first thing in the morning, by doing something your entire nervous system begged you to avoid. Here's how to do it like a man. 1. Take a cold shower every morning. Start with warm water if you need to, but end with cold. Eventually, remove the warm altogether. 1 minute, 2 minutes, work up to 5. The time doesn't matter as much as the choice to endure. Let the water hit your back, your chest, your face. Don't flinch, don't shiver. Breathe. 2. Control your breathing. This isn't panic, it's presence. Inhale slowly, deep through your nose. Exhale even slower, through grit, through control. Every breath is a message to your brain. I run this, not you. 3. Can't do a full shower? Ice your face. Grab a bowl, fill it with water and ice. Dunk your face for 10 seconds at a time. You'll feel the shock. You'll feel the sting. But you'll also feel your mind sharpen like a blade. Because here's the bottom line. Most men wake up and immediately seek comfort. They want soft towels, warm coffee, and no resistance. And that's exactly why they stay soft, mentally, emotionally, and physically. You're training for war. You're building the habit of walking toward what's uncomfortable. Every morning becomes a ritual of confrontation and domination. Cold isn't just temperature, it's a test. And when you conquer the cold, everything else feels easy. So tomorrow morning, step in. Don't brace, don't delay. Let the water hit. Breathe in discipline, exhale doubt, and remind your mind who's in charge. Because warriors aren't born in comfort, they're forged in the cold. Number 3, stillness and strategy. Own your mind before the world does. The world wants your attention the second you wake up. Dings, notifications, messages, media. It pulls you in 100 directions before you've even had a moment to think for yourself. And weak men, they obey it. They scroll, they react, They start their day mentally scattered. Then they wonder why they feel lost. But strong men, they claim silence before they face the storm. They create stillness and command clarity. Because here's the masculine truth. A man who cannot control his mind will never control his life. Mental chaos is the symptom of a man with no internal leadership. You want power? Then stop consuming every morning and start commanding. Here's how. 1. Meditate or breathe for 5 to 10 minutes. No phone, no music, just breath and presence. Close your eyes, sit upright. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Out through your mouth for 6. Do this on repeat. Let thoughts come. Let them pass. Don't chase them. You're not trying to clear your mind. You're training it to obey. This is your mental warm-up. Before the noise, before the grind, you anchor yourself in stillness, so no one else gets to steer your day. 2. Journal with purpose, not fluff. Take out a blank page. Write down 3 things. Your mission today. What's the single most important outcome you must achieve? Be specific. Your obstacle. What might stand in your way, internally or externally? Name it. Expose it. Your next move. What action will you take immediately to move forward? Don't write paragraphs. Write weapons. Clarity is masculine. Vagueness is weak. You are building a battle strategy for the day. 3. Speak your war mantra out loud. Every king has a creed. Every warrior has a code. Yours must be forged in fire. Find a sentence that hits you in the chest. Here are examples. Steal them or create your own. No one's coming to save me. I rise alone. Comfort is the enemy. I choose pain with purpose. I don't complain. I conquer. Weak men react. Strong men command. Say it like you mean it. Say it until your body believes it. Because here's the truth. If you don't own your mind in the morning, someone else will own it for you. You'll spend your day chasing validation, reacting to problems, and drowning in noise. But when you build stillness into your morning, you build strategy. You become the man who leads, not the one who follows. The one who speaks direction, not confusion. Leaders create silence before they lead noise. So sit. Breathe, write your war plan, and speak your creed. Then, and only then, step into battle, mentally armed, focused, and unshakable. 4. Move. Wake up the body. Build aggression. A man who doesn't move becomes a man who can't lead. You want to feel strong? Then act strong. Because motion isn't optional. It's masculine. Stagnation makes you slow, tired, depressed. Movement sharpens your edge and reminds you who you are. This is deeper than fitness. This is about reclaiming your aggression and learning how to use it. Modern life tells men to be soft, passive, relaxed. But the truth is, every man has power inside him, coiled, suppressed, ignored. You want to stop feeling weak? Start by waking up the warrior inside your body. Here's how you do it. 1. Move every morning for 20 to 30 minutes. No gym, no problem. Your body is the weapon. Use it. Bodyweight training, walking, shadowboxing, sprints. Doesn't matter. What matters is intensity. Start with this routine. If you're lost, 3 sets of 20 push-ups, 3 sets of 30 squats, 3 sets of 1-minute planks, 5 to 10 minutes of fast-paced walking or stair climbing. No excuses. If you can move, you must move. This isn't about abs, it's about authority. 2. Focus on posture, breath, and control. Stand like a man, shoulders back, chin up. Breathe deeply through your nose. Controlled, centered. Don't rush. Don't flail around like a clown. Every rep is a ritual. Every breath is dominion over your body. 3. Short on time. Go hard for 10 minutes. Still no excuse. Set a timer. Do push-ups, squats, planks. No equipment, no gym, no drama. You don't need an hour. You need commitment. It's not about doing what's ideal. It's about doing something every damn day. Bonus. Use movement as anger release. Life pisses you off. Good. Use it. Channel it. Turn frustration into fuel. Every push-up is a punch to weakness. Every squat is a stomp on excuses. Every step is you refusing to stay small. Don't suppress your aggression. Direct it. Aggression isn't evil. Misused aggression is. But the man who harnesses it, the man who trains through it, he becomes untouchable. Here's the truth most men ignore. Your body is your first weapon. If it's weak, you're weak. If it's passive, you're passive. And if it's strong, awake, and moving with purpose, you become a man that commands respect without saying a word. You don't need fancy equipment. You need hunger. You need movement. And you need to stop asking, do I feel like it? Start asking, what will this turn me into? So move. Breathe like a warrior. Push through the burn. And let the world feel what happens when a man stops sitting still. Number 5. Clean fuel. Eat like a warrior, not a child. You can train like a beast. Wake up on time. Hit cold showers. Meditate. Move. But if you fuel yourself like a child, full of sugar, processed trash, and cheap dopamine, then don't expect to operate like a warrior. Your body isn't a garbage can. It's a machine. And every machine needs fuel that matches its purpose. Here's the hard truth. Most men are exhausted, foggy, and weak. Not because they're broken, but because their nutrition is. They down sugar-loaded cereal, chug caffeine before their brain is even awake, and snack on whatever's easy. Then they wonder why they can't focus, why they crash midday, and why they feel like shells of who they were meant to be. You want real energy, real clarity, real masculine power. Then you eat like a man preparing for war, not recess. Here's how you fuel the machine. 1. Hydrate first thing, before anything else. When you wake up, your body is dehydrated. Period. You've gone 6 to 8 hours without water, and your brain needs hydration to function. Start your morning with 16 to 24 ounces of water. Add a pinch of sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. This replenishes electrolytes and kickstarts your energy naturally. No sugar, no crash, just clarity. Do this before you even think about caffeine. 2. Delay caffeine 60 to 90 minutes. You've been lied to. Caffeine first thing in the morning isn't energy. It's a crutch. Your body naturally spikes cortisol after waking. This is your internal alarm system. If you slam caffeine too early, you blunt that system and end up more tired later. Wait 60 to 90 minutes before your first cup. Let your body wake up on its own. Then use caffeine as a weapon, not a pacifier. 3. Eat high protein, whole food breakfasts. This isn't complicated. You need protein. You need real food. You need nutrients that build muscle and fuel focus. Here's what that looks like. Eggs, meat, vegetables, avocado, berries in moderation, no sugar, no cereal, no toaster pastries, no energy bars. You're not a toddler. You're a man building discipline, testosterone, and long-lasting energy. Eat like it. Why does this matter? Because every decision you make today, how you lead, how you focus, how you respond to stress, is impacted by what's fueling your system. Garbage in equals garbage out. Strength in equals strength out. Masculine discipline means feeding your body like a machine. You don't crave what's easy. You choose what builds. Because food isn't about pleasure. It's about function. It's about firepower. So tomorrow morning, no more sugar bombs. No more lazy grabs. Fuel yourself like you're preparing for battle, because you are. And the man who fuels right, fights right. Number 6, face your biggest problem. First, the Dragon Slayer rule. Most men wake up and run, not physically, mentally. They avoid, delay, distract. They check their phone, scroll, fiddle, fidget. Anything to not face the one thing they know they need to handle. But a man who avoids his problems is a man who becomes them. You want confidence, direction, purpose? Then you need to slay a dragon. First thing in the morning. Here's the truth. Every man wakes up with one problem, one task, one challenge that's heavier than the rest. It could be a business call, a difficult conversation, a workout, a financial mess, and it's the one thing you keep pushing. But that thing, that's your dragon, and the longer you avoid it, the bigger it grows. You want masculine power? Then stop running from the dragon, hunt it down, and kill it before the day gets away from you. Here's how to do it. 1. Identify your dragon the night before. Before you go to sleep, write down the one task that would make the biggest impact. Not the easiest, not the most urgent, the one you've been avoiding, the one that takes courage, focus, intensity. That's your dragon. Name it. Then wake up ready to fight. 2. No phone, no notifications, no noise. The first hour of your day should be yours, not the world's. No texts, no emails, no social media. That stuff is bait. It pulls your mind away from the dragon. And every second you delay, the fire grows. You're not a boy chasing dopamine. You're a man facing fire. Act like it. 3. Set a timer. Go into deep work mode. You don't need endless hours. You need pure presence. Set a timer. 25, 45, or 90 minutes. Whatever you can give. 0 distractions. 0 excuses. Just focus. Sit down. Breathe. And attack the task like your life depends on it. Because in a way, it does. Every time you defeat that one thing you've been avoiding, you reclaim a piece of your self-respect. You prove to yourself that you're capable, reliable, disciplined. Why does this work? Because when a man starts his day in battle, every other problem seems smaller. You've already done the hard thing. You've already stood in the fire. It builds confidence, direction, masculine momentum. Here's your mindset. Weak men avoid. Strong men confront. Warriors wake up to fight. Not react, not scroll, not delay. Fight. So tonight, write down your dragon. Tomorrow morning, wake up, eyes forward, chest up, and slay it. Because the man who defeats his dragon at sunrise rules the rest of the day. Number 7, stand in the mirror, identity check-in. You can lie to your boss. You can lie to your girl. You can even lie to your friends. But there's one person you can't escape. The man staring back at you in the mirror. That reflection doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your potential. It doesn't care what you say you're going to do. It only reflects what you are. And here's the hard truth. If you hate what you see, the body, the posture, the fire in your eyes or lack of it, you're the one who built that. One decision at a time. The mirror is sacred. It's where you meet reality. And every man needs to stand there, shirtless, unfiltered, and ask the one question that separates the strong from the weak. Would I follow this man into battle? Not. Do I feel good today? Not. Do I look better than I did last month? But this, If I saw this man walking toward me, would I respect him or walk right past? You don't need a six-pack. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be honest. If the answer is no, good. You found your starting point. Now level up. Here's how to own this ritual. 1. Stand shirtless in the mirror. No sucking in, no angles, just raw, unfiltered truth. Breathe deeply. Look into your own eyes. Take inventory. 2. Ask the question, every morning, would I follow this man into war? Is he strong? Is he disciplined? Is he ready to lead? If not, become him. 3. Make a silent promise, not to the world, not to your followers, to you. One silent vow. I will outwork who I was yesterday. I will earn respect, starting now. I will become the man I admire. That mirror moment, it's a vote for the man you want to become, or a vote to keep being the one you pretend you aren't. Masculine edge is built in the quiet moments. No one claps, no one cheers, just you and the mirror and the truth. You want strength? Stand still, face yourself, and stop hiding behind potential, because every morning is a new ballot. Cast it with power, cast it with pride, or keep pretending that your reflection doesn't matter. Number 8, set a 3-win mission. A man without a mission is a man already lost. He wakes up, goes through the motions, reacts to life instead of dominating it. And by the end of the day, he's tired, but hasn't built a damn thing. No momentum, no progress, just motion without direction. Here's the truth. Directionless days destroy men. And if you don't set your targets before the world pulls you in every direction, you become nothing. Just noise, just potential, just regret waiting to happen. The fix is simple, ruthless, and powerful. You set a 3-win mission every morning, not 10 tasks, not a to-do list you'll ignore. 3 victories. That's it. Here's the formula. 1 physical win. Move the body. Build the temple. This could be a workout, a walk, hitting your steps, staying on diet. Doesn't matter. Pick one thing that strengthens your body. 1 professional win. Move your career, business, or money forward. Could be finishing a task, making a sales call, building a skill, or creating something new. Doesn't matter how big. What matters is momentum. 1 personal win. Something that makes you a better man outside of work. Could be reading 10 pages, calling your dad, fixing your sleep, or staying off your phone. You know what it is. Handle it. Step 1. Write them down. Not on your phone, not in your head. Write them down with your hand. This makes the mission real. Ink to paper. No escape. Step 2. Speak them aloud. Look yourself in the mirror. Say them with your chest. Make it clear. This isn't a wish list. This is combat orders. You are the soldier and the general. Step 3. Track your wins every night. Before your head hits the pillow, ask yourself, did I win today? Did I finish my 3? Not 10, not 7, just 3. This builds momentum, and momentum is what separates masculine men from weak ones. Small wins compound. They build discipline, and they rewire your brain to expect progress, not delay. Here's the mindset. Men need targets. Without them, we rot. We sink into comfort. We lose our fire. We forget who the hell we're supposed to be. You don't need to do everything. You need to win something. 3 things. Every day, no matter what. Because if you win the day, you win the week. Win the week, you win the month. Win the month, you change your life. So tomorrow morning, before the chaos hits, set your 3-win mission. Write it, speak it, execute it, and remind the world. This is what happens when a man moves with intention. Weakness isn't cured by talk. It's conquered by action. Every morning you waste is a vote for the man you say you don't want to be. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, and make all the plans. But if you don't do, you don't change. Strength is built in the doing, in the cold showers, the early wake-ups, the hard conversations, the disciplined meals. Every morning is a battlefield, and every decision is a weapon. Choose to fight, choose to win, because the man you want to become is waiting on the other side of your excuses. If you're tired of being weak, tired of being average, start now. Do the 8 steps. Dominate your morning. Win your life. Like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment with the one habit you'll start tomorrow. No more waiting. No more excuses. This is your moment. The time for comfort is over. The era of strong men begins today.